Good morning, all of you. Today we will discuss the topic from Cognosy, that is tannins. The term tannin was first used by Seguin in 1976 to denote substances present in plant extract which are able to combine with proteins of animal, prevent their putrefaction, and convert them into leather. Tannins are defined as complex substances that usually occur as mixture of polyphenols that are very difficult to separate since they do not crystallize. Tannins basically are of two types, true tannins and pseudotannins. And for true tannins, they are of three types, that is hydrolyzable, condensed, and complex tannins. Now we will discuss them separately. Hydrolyzable tannins. These tannins are hydrolyzed by acids or enzymes quickly. They respond to ferric chloride solution producing blue color. And for the condensed tannins, they are also known as non-hydrolyzable tannins or phlobatannins or proanthocyanidins. They are very resistant to hydrolysis, unlike the hydrolyzable tannins. On treatment with enzymes or mineral acids, they are polymerized or decomposed into red color substances called phlobaphene, which are insoluble in water. Cinchona, cinnamon, cocoa, catechu are rich in condensed tannins. Means these are the few examples from the condensed tannins. Now, for the pseudotannins, these are not as such a separate group of tannins, but may be treated as subgroup because they do not obey to Goldbeater's skin test and are low molecular weight compounds. So, this is all about the classification of the tannins. Now come to the isolation. So how we will isolate, or we can isolate the tannins from the given drug. We have to take the 100 gram of powdered sample, means the sample which we are claiming to have the tannins. We have to take the 100 gram of the powdered drug or the powdered sample. Then reflux for the 15 minutes. Then after 15 minutes, we have to filter the solution. The residue on the filter paper is washed off using a 70% acetone. Washed solution is combined with the filtrate and the resultant mixture is extracted using diethyl ether. Means we have to repeat this process of washing number of times. Then we have to combine all the filtrate and at last extract with the diethyl ether. This process is repeated 5 times till the diethyl ether and tannin separate out completely as distinct upper and lower layer. The tannin layer is separated via separating funnel. Now, the identification tests for tannins, which are very important and for the exam purpose. Identification tests are Goldbeater's skin test. Means we have for the tannins, it is also important to learn the name of the test because number of times in the question paper it is asked that what are the identification test of tannins. If you know the name, you can write the test. Goldbeater's skin test. In how we will perform this test? So let's start. A small piece of Goldbeater's skin, a membrane prepared from the intestine of an ox. Means first of all we have to take a small piece of skin, Goldbeater's skin, that is skin or the piece of the ox intestine. Soak in 2% HCl, rinsed with distilled water. Then place that membrane in a solution of tannin for 5 minutes. Means first we have to prepare a tannin solution separately. Then we will soak that membrane, that ox intestinal piece into that solution. Wash the membrane with distilled water and kept in a solution of ferrous sulfate. A brown or black color appear on the skin due to the presence of tannins. Means if the piece of that skin turns brown or black, it shows the presence of tannins in the solution in the drug sample, otherwise the sample will fail. Next is the gelation test. That is, first of all, we will take 0.5 to 1% solution of tannin. Then we will add 1% of aqueous solution of gelatin in that solution. And including this, we will also add 10% of sodium chloride. White buff precipitate is formed if the which show the presence of tannins. Next test is Ketachin test, which is also known as the matchstick test. A matchstick is dipped in aqueous plant extract of tannin, dried and treated with concentrated HCl. On warming near the flame, the matchstick wood turns pink or red due to the formation of fluoroglucinol. Another test we have for identification is vanillin hydrochloric acid test. Why this called as vanillin hydrochloric acid test? Because here we will use the vanillin hydrochloric acid reagent. That's why this test have get its name. In this test, we will take 1 gram of drug and then we will add that reagent, vanillin hydrochloric acid. If the solution turns pink or red color, then it will shows the presence of tannins in the drug sample. Now we will discuss the therapeutic uses, means what are the uses of the tannins. So number one is styptics. They are used as styptics and for the protection of inflamed surface of mouth and throat. They are also used as antidiarrheal, anti-tumor, antidote. They are used as an antidote in alkaloid poisoning, also act as antidote in heavy metals, alkaloids and glycosides. Means it is used as an antidote for heavy metals, alkaloids and glycosides. It is used as astringent, stomachic, purgative, cardiotonic and hypotensive, urine tonic and oxytocic. Thank you so much.